Hey guys, so I'm back here, and today we're going to be doing a few different things. I'm actually, excuse me. So today we're going to be doing some plant chores, a little bit of garden chores. I just received a package of a product that I ordered that I'm really excited to try out. So we're going to open that up, get that going. And we're kind of just doing some miscellaneous things that I just haven't gotten around to doing. Those things you say, hey, I need to do that, and then you just keep not doing it. So now that my order just arrived, I'm looking forward to opening it up, and we're going to do some of those things that we need to do. But right now, I'm just getting me some water, hydration, because I'm thirsty. And this is going to probably take me I don't know. I was going to say a couple hours, but we'll see how long it takes. So stay tuned. We're about to get into today's garden chores. All right. So here's my package. It's heavy. And I'm going to open it and let you see what it is when I open it. Ember, how you doing, hon? Bored? You just want to be near mommy while she does whatever she does, waiting for me to move? I know. My little baby, look at her. Oh, you want belly rubs? Yeah, I give you belly rubs. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go back to what we're doing, okay? You just hold tight. So, we have, make sure that was on good, plant juice. I believe the company is called Elm Dirt. So, I don't know. You guys, depend on what your feed and algorithm is doing for you. But obviously, I've been looking at all things gardening, all things indoor, outdoor, hydroponic. And so the algorithm is doing the thing, and it's been showing me this for months. So it says there's no synthetic chemicals added, naturally and sustainably made. It is an organic company, so they're registered with the CDFA. And so I'll read this. So the purpose of plant juice is to increase microbial activity in the soil, which increases the bioavailability of soil-borne nutrients made from worm castings and other boosters. And they have it kind of listed here. If you remember, I did a video on eggshells, using eggshells as fertilizer. And part of the reason why I did that was because I wanted to use like a sustainable fertilizer and just kind of make use of what I have here at home. But also, like, when I was looking this up, there are three main components of nutrients and other things that plants need to grow and to thrive. One of which is nitrogen, potassium, and I'm blanking on the third one. But usually when you're adding a third fertilizer or something of that nature, you want to make sure you have the right combination of those three. What's cool about this is it's a liquid additive that I'm trying to see, did they put any instructions in here? No, that's okay. It smells. It smells like it's a naturally made additive. Okay, yeah, so there's instructions on the bottom. So for house plants and gardens, mix 2 ounces with 1 gallon of water. Apply every 7 to 14 days. For shrubs and roses, they have some instructions. In-ground trees, indoor potted trees, and fruit trees. Interesting. That's really interesting because I do plan on getting some fruit trees for Gigi's garden because she has a backyard and there's plenty of space to do that. So that's interesting. And so, let's see, is there anything else on here? But I have 4 bottles of plant juice. I started with just ordering 1, and then they had this deal where you could get 3. So I was like, okay, let me do that. So I have a total of 4. And then the order I originally picked was plant juice and this bloom juice. So the bloom juice is, let's see, directions for use, yes. Specifically made to enhance and magnify flowers, blooms, fruits, and vegetables. Creates the ideal environment for all plants to thrive. So this is something for, I'm imagining, and this is, I'm actually gonna try this out today for my tomato plant. If you remember Dora and Boots, they've been progressing, not the way that I would like, and that's kind of the motivation initially, outside of me just wanting this, was to try to find some ways to maybe revive them, and I'll show you what they're looking like. Anyway, I'm gonna keep one of each out, and in a second, actually, we're gonna do a little mini indoor garden tour, because I've been showing you guys my hydroponic garden, but I also have a couple of other plants that are here as well, and I want to introduce you to them. We also may try some plant juice on them to see what happens. We're just trying things out. So let's go do it. All right, so I don't actually have a gallon container. I'm gonna show you what I'm working with here. Clear this out the sink. I have, ooh, right. One-handed video, not a thing, y'all. Not a thing. Not for real. Okay. All right. All good stuff. Let me fix my life real quick. Child, that thing tried to embarrass me. You hear me? Okay. Stay focused. So, what I was saying is I don't have a gallon jug. Although, dang, literally as I'm saying that now, I realize I actually do have something that's a gallon. Okay, well, let's start with this. This is the little picture I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna fill this up anyway. I do actually have a gallon jug that I can use, but we're gonna fill this up with water. I use this to water my plants, and we might have to do a little watering today, so I'm gonna fill this up. And actually, now that I think about it, I have two, so I can use this and the other one. I'll make a container of bloom juice and a container of plant juice. Yeah, this will work. This is a half a gallon, by the way. So yeah, we're just filling this up with regular water, and you see I have a filter on here. You probably can't see that. I have a Brita filter on here just to help improve the quality of water that I'm using, not just for drinking, but also for my plants. And so I'm just gonna put this on top for now. Just pour a little bit out so I don't splash water everywhere. All right, and I'm gonna go get my other container that I have. This is what I was referring to. I just finished off this big jug of vinegar, and I've rinsed it out a couple times and used it already. But this is a gallon, and so I'm gonna fill this up. And let's see, I'm not sure which one I'll do of which, but okay, so I had a little bit of change of heart and plan. I'm grabbing a couple other things. So I'm going to stick to the original plan. I am going to make the 1 gallon of the plant juice, and then the bloom juice I'll make a smaller amount. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. Overthinker here, getting it together. All right, let's do it. But oh, y'all, let me break in the seal on this stuff. Okay, if I didn't know that it was, okay, we know this isn't, they didn't just pour some, it's strong. It smells, all right, we're gonna stay focused here. It smells strong. And I'm gonna do 2 ounces. It is what they say it is. Ooh, this smells like how I would imagine soup. Ooh, wow. I don't know why I was not prepared for that. Okay, I really cannot You guys probably think, well, Ashley, what did you expect? I don't know. I do not know, okay? Stop judging me because I don't know what I expected. But I did not expect the smack in the face, like the assault. All right, we got the funnel. I'm going to now pull this. Like I said, I don't want to waste any of this foul smelling super juice. And then when I get some stickers, I'm gonna make enough bloom juice to fill this up. And I'm gonna use, the reason why I wanna make less is because I'm just using these for my 2 tomato plants. And so I don't wanna make too much. But also I have 3 other plants over there as well. But I just watered them, so I won't really have enough to add to theirs. So we'll start just taking care of my tomato plants, is what I'm gonna say here. And so I'm gonna quarter the recipe, which will be half is one, half of that. So it'll be about 1/2 of an ounce for basically 1/4, 32 ounces. So I don't know if this will fit 32 ounces. Go ahead and pour that in there. All right, everyone, I'd like you to meet my seal ladies, my windowsill ladies. And so let me make some space here. We have, let's see if I can remember who is who. Yes, that's right. So Boots started flowering way earlier than Dora did. Oh, poor girl, look at her. This is Boots, this is Dora. Dora, if you remember, she's still holding on to them same 2 fruit. These just showed up. This was the one that was already on there, but look at her leaves. So you can see like her leaves are really dried out. They literally fall off to the touch. I probably could stand to do some pruning, just getting rid of these dead leaves before I do this. But, and it's not to say this stuff isn't necessarily miracle fluid, although they do kind of promote it like it is. So I'd be interested to see if it does fix them. It may not, right? If it doesn't, look, I got 4 tomatoes from this plant at the very least, and maybe 2 from this one. Oh, there's another one back there. But yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. Looks good. How you feel about that? Feel good about it? All right, we're gonna go with it. All right, so let me introduce you to my other 3 plant friends. Here, you probably saw I just finished watering them, and here they are. So this right here is my money tree. She has been thriving. Like you see, she is taking up the sun's rays, literally face into the window type of deal. I'm almost thinking that she's at the point where I might need to repot her, but I'm not sure about that because this is really, this is one of those plant companies where it has the reservoir. If you can see, I just finished filling it up. And it's the idea you water about once a month. Now, obviously, with these warmer temperatures, I've been finding I need to water a lot more often, but it is pretty easy. I don't have to water it every week. So she's thriving. I even noticed the other day she has some new sprouts. Not sure if that's what those are called, but new leaves will probably be coming off of those. She has a few of them, actually. Yeah, they will be new leaves. So she is doing a lot of growing and thriving. I might need to actually start trimming her. Or I might even look into seeing about transplanting. You know how people can like make a whole new plant? I might try that. We'll see. Hey. That's enough. Not a game. All right. Then I have my Hoya tricolor here. And she is beautiful. She has been thriving as well. One thing I need to look into. And these plants, like I bought them for the purpose of I wanted fresh greenery in my apartment. But also I was enthralled from the fact that you only have to water them but so often. And since I tend to travel a little bit for work, that helps, but I haven't paid a lot of attention to them, as you can tell from the looks of this plant. There was a period, I would say like a month or two, where I just did not water them at all. And this plant is very, very finicky. This is a parlor palm. I think I'm saying that right. And a lot of the leaves have died out. I don't even, I would say almost like, let's say 40% are dead. And I used to, like, when they died, I would like cut them off. I feel like if I cut off all the dead leaves on these plants, there'd be nothing left. So we're gonna see kind of what my plan is to do here. So I put some of the plant juice in each of their containers. Going forward, I will exclusively once a week water them with plant juice. But because I haven't paid attention to these, I need to actually start doing so. So I'm gonna do some research on these particular plants and see what I can do, what I need to do. This one I'm curious about, the Hoya, because it has some leaves that are like green and pink, but then it has some new ones coming in that are just exclusively white. And again, I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do. As you can see, some of the leaves are green and white, or if that's just like, if something's wrong, I have no idea. So again, we've watered everything. I did a lot of pruning on this plant, especially Dora over here, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna give it a couple of weeks. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue to water them with plant juice. I actually just remember I meant to put bloom juice in these two. Or is that what I did? No, that's what I did do. My brain. So I did. I put bloom juice in these two, and I put the rest of it in here. I don't think it's gonna be a problem for these because they're blooming, right? They'll be good. But I'm gonna continue to water all of these with bloom juice every 7 days. I'll probably check it after a week to see if it can use another watering. And if it can, then I will. If not, we'll do it at 14 days. But what I was gonna say is the next step is I'm gonna continue using the bloom juice to water these, but I also really want to repot them. Because if you remember, the roots when I pulled these out of the hydroponic system were very, very long. And I was concerned about the roots kind of getting bound in here, which could be another thing also. So up potting them is kind of the next thing that I want to do. And I'm just going to keep going until the plant completely dies. I'm not trying to kill the plant. Like I promise when I say this, I'm not trying to kill these plants. I'm really trying to figure out what's wrong with them. And I'm trying to see if whatever is wrong with them, I can bring it back to life. So we're going to try all the things, and trial and error is how you learn. Like I said, at the very least, there's some fruit on both of them, so I'll be able to try the fruit. Actually, I might harvest the fruit from this one to take the stress off of it having to do that. But yeah, that's where we're at. I think those are all the chores that I have. Actually, I can give you, since we're here, get into my little spot, give you a little garden update since it's a little overdue. Speaking of how tomatoes should be thriving, look at Big Bertha here. Girl has got fruit for days, fruit that is ripening for days. Look at this. I already ate some a couple days ago. I picked some off and I made like a little egg scramble. It was so good. But look at this. All this fruit. I think I told y'all by now, LB is pretty much a goner. Bertha took over and there was no light left for her, and she just was like, okay, I give up. Poor girl. But yeah, we got fruit, we got tomato. This is a Siam kitchen tomato plant. We got peppers growing, and my favorite pepper, jalapenos. Those are definitely ready for harvest. At least 3 of them are. So I'm getting ready to actually make something, and I think jalapenos would be perfect to add to it. But anyway, that's what we have for today. Thanks for joining. I don't think we have anything else to update on. Until next time.